paddock on that far side, about 10 yards behind the halfway line. And Jack Shorrock is over to take it. It is going to be hard to generate much of an atmosphere here tonight. There's not much appetite, it would seem, from the home crowd, and there's only 49 away fans, so it's not exactly going to be like Wembley. Here's Amos out to the right to Kyle John. They are pressing well, Harrogate. You have to give them credit for that. Amos now goes long, up towards Talai. That looked like a foul by Moon on Talai, and it is. And it will be a free kick to Vale, about 6 yards over the halfway line, 10 yards in from the right, although Byers is going to take it much deeper than that. And he strokes it forward now to Talai. He's come deep to get the ball. Harrogate have got plenty of players back. Talai thought about threading a little pass through, changed his mind and nearly lost his footing. Croasdale out to the left to Hall. Now Shorrock midway inside the Harrogate half on the left. Shorrock trying to create room for a cross, whips it in, looks for Curtis, couldn't get enough of a connection. Talai might, lays it back, Harper, brilliant save! What a save from Belshaw! It was a great move from Vale. Shorrock's ball down the left, found its way into the box, then Curtis laid it off. Talai down that left touchline. Rakeem Harper's won it and he comes inside. He's fended off a challenge there, looked like a foul, but has to go across the edge of the penalty area, and he's a little lucky to get away with that. But Kyle John's done really well, and he's found Mitch Clark. Needs a good runner ahead of him. Croasdale trying to head into that space now. Clark comes infield, finds Talai, takes a touch, got Harper square of him just outside the centre circle on the left, and he brings it forward. Might try and create room for a shot, and does, and has a go, and the keeper just about palms it wide. And Rakeem Harper saw it open up there and thought, why not? And hit it with his right foot low, took an awkward bounce in front of the keeper. But Belshaw both pushing and shoving. Shorrock puts in a higher ball to the back post. Curtis is up, but it's away by Burrell. Nodded down, Talai, I think, and Curtis will look to try and combine and win it on the left, which Curtis does. Needs some help, gets it now from Mitch Clark, who advances down the left just outside the penalty area. Looks to try and get it onto his right foot for a cross, but he's prevented from doing so by Sutton, who forces him back to the halfway line where Kyle John is waiting. He gets his head down and finds Shorrock. Nathan Smith has stayed forward like a modern-day Gary Neville, and has now found Kyle John on the right as well. And Nathan Smith continued his run. What on earth is he off to? But it's gone back now to Shorrock, and Smith thinks twice. Ball forward, looks for Curtis, who does get the flick on, and looks for Talai with an acrobatic overhead kick. But it is wide of the target. But Vale are pressing, they are trying, they're having shots on goal, it just hasn't gone in yet.
Yeah, and they've been doing...
And he goes high and forward to the left. Croasdale winning it back, and Byers now finding Kyle John out on the right with a header. Clark tries to chip it forward. Talai will give chase eagerly, as he always does, and he'll win the ball too. Excellent work from Talai. Pitches it into Croasdale, looks to lay it off to Curtis. Curtis with the shot, and just over the top of the crossbar. And on the right foot, I think that's a goal from Curtis, but on his left, slightly weaker. He just curved it over the top of the crossbar. It'll be a Vale throw. And Mitch Clark wants to take it quickly and does. Looks for Talai. Lay off by Curtis to Talai. Gets the shot away, and it's fumbled by the keeper around the post, was it? That's a corner, surely. Belshaw trying to make out that that was not a corner, that he kept that in play. But he clearly hadn't. It was a good effort from Talai from the left foot. Scrambled around by Belshaw at the near post. Ball into the box. Again. It's high. Keeper will stay at home. It's away by Hill. Sutton trying to get there first, and now Vale are short-handed as Shorrock couldn't reach it. It's been hit over the top. That's an excellent bit of defending from Kyle John, but they are still here, and away they go on the left. It's Ellis Taylor who tries the shot, and it's over the bar, and he could have taken another few yards to get nearer to the goal. It's actually a very, very good save.
Been too deep. The first good corner from Jack Shorrock, I think, has been the only good corner where he's placed it right on top of the keeper. So, like I said, we need that better quality.
Rico Richards with the corner. That's not a bad delivery. Looks for Nathan Smith. It's away by Burrell. Croasdale will win it back and send it out to Rico Richards on the right side. Gets his left-footed cross in. Keeper trying to get it. Headed down by Croasdale, and Molu on the turn and puts it wide. That was an excellent chance for the Crystal Palace loanee. He had a lot of time in the box from the header down, I think from Nathan Smith, who put it right on the sixpence. Connor Hall as Harrogate clear their lines again to take a throw midway inside his own half. The referee is going to order Sam Hart to take this from the correct spot. Laurent Talai voted player of the match. Cornelius looks to head the ball out, cleared up and forward, looking for Solomon. Connor Hall gets there ahead of him, knocks it forward. Talai trying to release Rico Richards. Can he get away from his man? Rico Richards is in the box, then gets taken down. The referee says clean tackle, so does the linesman. Vale Park has risen to its feet in anticipation of a penalty that is not going to come.
I do not understand how that is not even a foul. He didn't even look to hold him out. That is clear. That should have been, I can't see from here if that's in or outside of the box.
Wow. Well, I've seen them given, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Arsene Wenger probably wouldn't see it, but I'm feel
how
pretty
that's not
clear.
been given is beyond me. This game has just gone against Vale.
I feel pretty sure that Vale should have had a penalty there, but Harrogate themselves aren't done. We've hit 95 minutes and it's the visitors in possession, looking to play the ball down the right for Dooley. Nathan Smith will let it run and the referee will blow for full time. Ronan Curtis is annoyed and frustrated, which doesn't half echo the sentiment of the crowd, who are streaming away, angry and frustrated that they haven't picked up 3 points tonight. And that anger and ire is not what Darren Moore wanted. He wanted the supporters to be behind their team, but a lot of heads being shaken, a lot of angry, miserable faces coming out of the Lawn Street stand here. They are not happy with the Port Vale performance that at half-time wasn't too bad. They just looked like they needed to be more clinical around the final third, but then in the second half they were scrappy and bitty and made the wrong decisions, and that resulted in this game finishing 0-0.